Page 228. As I peer up at him, I commit his beautiful profile to memory. The idea that I might not see him again haunts me, unwelcome and too painful to contemplate. He turns suddenly, staring down at me, his expression intense. You're moving this weekend to Seattle. If you make the right decision, can I see you on Sunday? He sounds hesitant. Well, maybe. I breathe. Momentarily, he looks relieved. And then he frowns. It's cooler now. Don't you have a jacket? No. He shakes his head in irritation and takes off his jacket. Here, I don't want you catching a cold. I blink up at him as he holds it open and I hold my arms out behind me. I'm reminded of the time in his office when he slipped my coat onto my shoulders, the first time I met him, and the effect he had on me then. Nothing's changed. In fact, it's more intense. His jacket is warm, far too big, and it smells of him. Delicious. My car pulls up outside. Christian's mouth drops open. That's what you drive? He's appalled. Taking my hand, he leads me outside. The valet jumps out and hands me the keys, and Christian coolly palms him some money. Is this roadworthy? He's glaring at me. Yes. Will it make it back to Seattle? Yes, she will. Safely? Yes. I snap, exacerbated. Okay, she's old, but she's mine, and she's roadworthy. My stepdad bought it for me. Oh, Anastasia, I think we can do better than this. What do you mean? Realization dawns. You are not buying me a car. He glows at me, his jaw intense. We'll see, he says tightly. He grins as he opens the side door and helps me in. I take my shoes off and I roll down the windows. He gazes at me, his expression unfathomable, eyes dark. Drive safely, he says quietly. Goodbye, Christian. My voice is hoarse from unbidden, hushed tears, jeers. I'm not going to cry. I give him a small smile. As I drive away, my chest contracts, my tears start to fall, and I choke back a sob. Soon tears are streaming down my face, and I really don't understand why I'm crying. I was holding my own. He explained everything. He was clear. He wants me. But the truth is, I need more. I need him to want me to like I want, and I need him. And deep down, I know that's not possible. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't even know how to categorize him. If I do this thing, will he be my boyfriend? Will I be able to introduce him to my friends? Go out to bars, the cinema, bowling even with him? The truth is, I don't think I will. He won't let me touch him, and he won't let me sleep with him. I know I've not had these things in my past, but I want them in my future, and that's not the future he envisages. What if I do say yes, and in 3 months' time he says no? He's had enough of trying to mould me into something I'm not. How will I feel? I have an emotionally invested 3 months doing things I'm not sure I want to do. And then he says no, agreement over. How could I cope with this level of rejection? Perhaps it's best to back up now with what self-esteem I have recently intact. but the thought of not seeing him again is agonizing. How has he gotten under my skin so quickly? It can't just be the sex, can it? I dash the tears from my eyes. I don't want to examine my feelings for him. I'm frightened. What I'll uncover if I do. What am I going to do? I park outside our duplex. No lights on. Kate must be out. I'm revealed. I don't want to see her to catch me crying again. As I undress, I wake up to the mean machine, and sitting in my inbox is a message from Christian. From Christian Grey. Subject: tonight. To Anastasia Steele. I don't understand why you ran this evening. I sincerely hope I answered all your questions to your satisfaction. I know I've given you a great deal to compliment, and I fervently hope you will give my proposal your serious consideration. I really want to make this work. We'll take it slow. Trust me. Christian Grey. His email makes me weep more. I am not a merger, I am an acquisition. Reading this, I might as well be. I don't reply. I just don't know what to say to him. I fumble into my PJs and wrap his jacket around me. I climb into bed. As I lie staring into the darkness, I think all the times he wanted to stay away. Anastasia, you should stay clear of me. I'm not the man for you. I don't do the girlfriend thing. I'm not a hearts and flowers kind of guy. I don't make love. That's all I know. As I weep into my pillow silently, is the last idea I cling to. This all I know too. Perhaps together we can chart a new course. Chapter 14. Christian is standing over me, gasping. A pillared leather riding croup. He's wearing old faded ripped Levi's, and that's all. He flicks the crop slowly into the palm as he gazes down at me. He's smiling triumphant, and I cannot move. I am naked and shackled, spread-eagled on a large four-poster bed. Reaching forward, he trails the tip of the crop from my forehead down the length of my nose, so I can smell the leather, and over my parted, panting lips. He pushes the tip into my mouth, so I can taste the smooth, rich leather. Suck, he commands, his voice, my mouth close to over the tip as I obey. Enough, he snaps. I'm panting once more as he tugs the crop out of my mouth, trails it down and under my chin, and down my neck to the hollow at the base of my throat. He swirls it slowly, and then continuously drags the tip down to my body, along my sternum, between my breasts, over my torso, down to my navel. I'm panting, screaming, pulling against my restraints that are biting into my wrists and my ankles. He swirls the tip around my navel, then continues to trail the leather tip south, through the pubic hair to my clitoris. He flicks the crop and hits my sweet spot with sharp slappy. I come, gloriously shouting my release. Abruptly, I wake, gasping for breath, covered in sweat, and feeling the aftershock of my organism. Holy hell! I'm completely disorientated. What the hell just happened? I'm in my bedroom alone. How? Why? I sit bolt upright, shocked. Wow, it's morning. I glance at my alarm clock. 8 o'clock. I put my head in my hands. I don't know what I could dream sex. Was it something I ate?